Hi everyone, my name is Elisabeth and this is my story. See, I grew up going to a Christian home, actually going to church. I cut my teeth in a church pew. So, um, and just because I grew up going to church, it doesn't mean that I have the perfect life. No, seriously. I have never had, like, I had Christian parents and they were godly. But the thing was, I didn't have the perfect life that most people think that Christian girls had. See, if you would have known me, you would have known that I am the happiest girl alive for you to see me. And you would have thought that because I smile a lot and I laugh a lot. And so, for me to have that on me, people really do think about that. But, what people don't know is that I did struggle with depression and anxiety and anger. And I did. But let me tell you how I got through it. See, part of the depression that I had was struggling to believe that I was pretty, that I was good enough because of my size. And if you can't tell, I am not the best size that magazines consider. Because when you look at magazines, what do you see? You see models who are the size of a pencil. Now, but that's not me anymore. I remember going through anxiety and depression, and it had to do with my size, and that I thought that when I looked in the mirror, I didn't like who I was, who I am. And now that I look in the mirror, I see a masterpiece. But let me get to what I'm about to say. The reason why I say that is in another thing, and this is not a dating video, but I've never dated in my life, ever. And so for me to go to dances and see their guys, my friends who are guys or my friends who are girls, be with their guys and girls, it kind of set off an anxiety tick. I don't even know if that's, but anxiety. And at first, it would be slow dances and I would be by myself and it would hurt. And I would just be in there and I would wish that I had a guy with me. Because I felt like I needed a guy to go to a dance, or I needed something. And so, what people don't realize is that while people think that I'm the happiest girl alive who would laugh and smile all the time, underneath I was scarred up. Because I thought it was my size that had to do with the whole thing. That had to do with me not finding a guy. But I was wrong. Turns out it's just God that really is working with me. And he still was working with me, and he's still working with me. And I remember as I'm going through this, I feel God saying, give it to me. Give it to me. And at first, I didn't realize what he was talking about until I found out what I was going through, and I didn't really want to give it to him. I didn't want to give him my anger, my anxiety, and my depression because I was so comfortable. Now, here's a lesson for you guys to know. If you have that, it's mixed with pain. And when you have pain, no. You do not want to be comfortable with that. You want to know why? Because the devil will play mind tricks with you. And you start getting comfortable in the way that the devil puts you in. Now, I will say that I am free. I don't have anxiety, but I did stop. But it took me a while to realize that God loves me for me. Not because I am not a model on the magazine, because He sees me as a model. And that's the way I see you. Whoever's watching out there. It doesn't matter if you are a different color. It doesn't matter what color you are. It doesn't matter what size you are. It doesn't matter how tall, how short you are. God sees you as a model. He sees you and He loves you. And I'm sharing my story because I hope that someday someone will share this message. And I don't care if I reach just one person. Because if I just reach one person, I just did my job. So when you look at me, don't look at me as a sign of you want to pity me. Don't pity me. Because because even though I'm brave, I have been bruised and I have been scarred. But you never see a scar physically, but on the emotional side. And yet, I am who I'm meant to be. My name is Elisabeth Ann, and this is me. See you guys.